Good morning, this is Yuji Yamane, also known as Maneko from Sydney Wave. While working on data analysis and project management at public sector in Sydney, Australia, I dive deep into learning, trend, and news from global perspective every morning. Today, I'd like to talk about police shortage here in New South Wales. Hundreds of New South Wales police officers are at breaking point and are refusing to carry out certain duties due to severe staff shortages. The state is experiencing a significant shortage of 2,279 officers, leading to increased workload and burnout among existing personnel. Reports indicate that many officers feel overwhelmed and unsupported, with some opting not to perform specific duties as a result of these pressures. What measures are being proposed to address the police shortages? Several measures are being proposed to address the police shortages in New South Wales and other regions. Number 1. Recruitment and retention incentives. The Police Federation of Australia is advocating for salary sacrifice options, early access to superannuation and medical benefits similar to those for Australian Defence Forces. Number 2. Professional mobility program. New South Wales is introducing a program to attract officers from other states and New Zealand, allowing them to maintain their rank and undergo a shorter training period. Number 3. Regional recruitment initiative. Programs are being launched to encourage recruits from regional areas to serve in or near their hometowns after training. What are the main reasons police officers are leaving the force in droves? Police officers are leaving the force due to several reasons. Number 1. Overwork and burnout. Officers face increased workload due to staff shortages, leading to fatigue and injuries. Number 2. Inadequate compensation. Many officers feel underpaid compared to the demand of their job, which includes dangerous and high-stress situations. Number 3. Lack of support and resources. Officers report insufficient resources and support contribution to stress and dissatisfaction. Number 4. Negative police perception. High-profile incidents and increased scrutiny have eroded public trust, making the profession less appealing. How do police shortages affect the overall safety of the community? Police shortages significantly impact community safety in several ways. Reduced police presence, fewer officers mean less visibility, which can embolden criminal activity and increase crime rates. Slower response time. With fewer officers available, response time to emergencies are delayed, potentially endangering lives and property. Increased officer burnout. Overworked officers may experience burnout, leading to decreased performance and higher error rates, which can compromise safety. Strained community relations. Shortage can erode public trust and hinder effective community policing efforts. Do you have any friends or relatives who's police? I do. My cousin, he's a police. We used to go out together, we did the bad things together, but suddenly he became a police. First thing I told him, don't catch me, even you have to. Usually police is very overbearing. I never met any friendly policies here in Australia. I think it's similar to Japan too. But I found that the policies in Japan is more friendly than Australian. Australian policies are very, very overbearing. I think they're trying to be like that. They can't be very friendly to citizens because some citizens comes to them closely, they steal their guns or whatever. My cousin's police one. He's a friendly one, but the way he talks is more overbearing than before. I think they're trying to do that. And he's tough, he becomes big. We should have more policies for the peace, for the safety of this country. They need to have more popularity. They can be friendly, I think. Last weekend, I was in the city with my wife. We are at the cafe. I saw many policies walking around that time. I probably saw 10 policemen walking around, and some of them, they were taking a rest, they came into the cafe. One thing I noticed when they got into the cafe, they took off their hats. I guess they just wanted to order for takeaway coffee or something. But I think they took off their hats when they are in the cafe. That is to have less overbearing to other customers. Otherwise, other customer gets a bit worried. Yeah, that's what they did. And after that, I found out there was a big Palestinian demonstration happened in Sydney last weekend. Maybe that's why there are heaps of policemen on the street yesterday, day before. Anyway, that was all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for listening. I do this kind of broadcast every morning from Sydney, Australia. This channel is called Sydney Wave. Please hit subscribe and I see you tomorrow. Okay? Let's do some quick chit chat. Okay, it's 9th of October. The time is 7 to 11. I have a meeting from 11, so I will do quick chit chat today. I was a bit panicked this morning. I slept in. When I woke up, it was already 10 o'clock. I supposed to join one meeting from 9, which was organized by me. There was a meeting for 3 people, including me, but one guy declined already, so luckily I didn't have to join it. And I supposed to welcome my daughter's friends. They're supposed to come here earlier this morning, but they didn't come because their father changed the plan and he could stay with them. Was lucky because they could came by themselves, and I wouldn't realize they're knock or they couldn't get in, blah blah blah. But that was okay too. So I woke up 10. I just ran to cafe to get my coffee. Just came back home. What's your plan today? I'll be busy whole day today. I have a big meeting tomorrow. I have to prepare for that. I'll have a meeting from 11 for half an hour. Then after that, I have to take my girl to cheerleading class. And then I might go to another town for playing soccer. After that, I go to office, return my own laptop because my laptop has been fixed. I get the laptop, come back. I have a meeting from 3 p.m. for 1 hour, half an hour. Then rest of the day, I have to prepare for tomorrow's important demo meeting. Also, I have to cook for dinner tonight. The temperature is currently like 15 degrees. It's a bit chilly today. Great day to play soccer. Let's have a look at the market. Well, it's gonna be very wet for next 7 days here in Sydney. I have to wash my clothes tomorrow then. Okay, let's have a look at the market. Gold. Gold is okay. No change much. Bitcoin 62,000, which is not too bad. India went up a little bit. Oops. Oh, come on. SP 500 went up a little bit. Japan Nikkei 225 index went up a little bit. Vanguard Total CDI. This one is American stock, went up, which is good. The Vanguard Australian property is same. Vanguard world stock except US went up a little bit. Japanese yen, when the value went up a little bit against Australian dollar, it's under 100 yen. Okay, that's pretty much for today's chit chat. Thank you for listening. See you next